Please like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, and please press the bell icon so that you get to know when my latest video has come. And to learn more and to find a video relevant to you, please do check out my videos list.
Hello, namaskar and adab to all my friends from your friend astrologer and guide Irfan, once more with you from your very own channel Astro Assurance. So friends, welcome to this quick and easy series where we talk about certain areas of our life and we try and ascertain through a quick and easy way how we can look at what results can be come by to us, what are the probabilities for us, and what are the tentative results which may come by to us rather than guarantees. We all want to be well known, we all want to do well, we want a certain status in society, we want a certain stature in society, we want the love, we want the prestige, and we want the respect. And we also want that people like us, people love us, and the more the merrier. So if we can attain the celebrity status, if we can be well known, and if we can have the name and fame and adulation, of course apart from the other successes like money, then who doesn't like it? But what can give us those placements in a horoscope which can at least point towards a direction where we may get that kind of a success? Now remember, there are no guarantees in astrology, and so we need to follow not only astrological placements but our own labor, our own hard work when we want to attain certain successes. The background noise is that of my Shih Tzu dog, which is creating some some disturbance in between. So please excuse my dog. Actually, it's not my dog; it's a dog of a close friend who leaves the dog at my place the whole day. So the dog has become very close to me, and so every now and then, if you hear a bark, which I can't help, so please excuse me. So maybe sometime I will maybe post a small snapshot or bring the dog also into the profile when the dog is in the mood. So anyways, coming back to the point, so individual planetary placements or just one or two placements may not guarantee us the success. We also need to have strong yogas and our own effort in the direction of wanting to get that success and doing certain things which will give us that kind of a success, which will also give us name, fame and adulation. So let's see through a planetary placements what has the potential to give us, no guarantee, but the potential to give us huge name, fame and success. Now mind you, this quick and easy series that I am doing is to ensure that we try and avoid astrologers as much as possible, and we can through our own means, through a quick and easy way, look at whether certain results are possible for us or not, and whether we are going to get them or not, and from where we can get them and which direction we need to head to get those kind of results, so that the dependency on an astrologer is minimum, and you yourself can ascertain what kind of results you may get and move in that direction. So this quick and easy series is my attempt to move in that direction. So about name, status and prestige in life, three houses are very, very critical. The first house is the Lagna, and that's why it is also the first house, the primary house, the ascendant as well. If you have a very strong Lagna and if you have benefics involved with the Lagna or you have yogas involved with the Lagna, then this can be a very strong probability that you have the status and the stature that you are very well known, you are loved, and you have a lot of respect in society. Now this may not be because of an authority position. The authority position comes to you from the 10th house. So somebody who has done very well in his exams and ended up becoming the police commissioner, they get the adulation, or rather than the adulation, the fame, because they get famous if you are the commissioner of a city, or you become a head of a large organization. Then by virtue of getting the position, the authority position, you become very, very famous. So by virtue of the 10th house becoming very, very strong, then you may get the authority, the position and the role, and because of that you may become very, very famous. So a very, very strong 10th house will give you the stature and also the recognition by virtue of the authority that it gives you. However, without a very strong 10th house, without a very strong Lagna, you may not be able to achieve or enjoy that success for a long period of time. And usually it so also happens with the 10th house that you need to, being in Upacha house, you need to work long hard hours, long period of time before you attain that position, and through that position then you get name, fame and recognition. And when you leave that that particular profile, that job, then the adulation also ceases, the recognition also ceases, and the fame also wanes with time. So if you're holding a very important position in an organization or even in the government, because of the 10th house being very strong, then too you can get name, fame, success, and enjoy a longer age, name, fame and success if the Lagna is also very strong. If yogas get involved either with the Lagna or the 10th house, then it can be very strong placement for a very long period of success which comes to you. Like you become the chief minister of a state and then you go on to become the prime minister, or even later on become even the president maybe. So that kind of a placement comes where authority and status and stature all are coming together because of getting to a certain placement. The third house is the 11th house, which is also an Upacha house. So here too the person has to work very hard to get there. However, the good thing about the 11th house is also sometimes it also gives you quick success and sudden success for you to reach a certain placement in society and to get the name, fame and adulation in society. However, the good thing about the or the unique thing about the 11th house is that while you get the name, fame and success with the 11th house being strong, because the house being the house of societal recognition, societal network, large masses of people, you may be able to get the name and fame. However, without the support of either the Lagna or the 10th house or very strong yogas connected to the 11th house, it may not be long lasting. With the 11th house strong, sometimes we also get cringe status or cringe fame, which means you do something stupid, your video becomes viral and suddenly everybody knows you, and so it is more of a cringe name and fame with the 11th house that comes through. Or you may even do good because of some one good act that you do and you go viral. However, that is not long lasting. It lasts for a few years maybe, as long as that thing is fresh in people's mind, but it wanes. But a lot of people, what they do is when a video goes viral and they get name and fame, they carry on with that, they try to do something else beyond that and keep posting videos and so on. So there they may continue they may continue to build on their following and maybe reach certain status by being sort of a celebrity, but the huge name and fame which may come to them with only the 11th house strong will not come through unless the Lagna is very strong. And if the 10th house and the 11th house come together, or they are sharing energies by virtue of, say for example, the 10th lord place in the 11th house, or ruling the 11th house place in the 10th house, or both of the planets going and being placed in the Lagna for example, then through the authority that you get, you also get mass name and fame. So it is like you becoming the head of an IT organization, a big IT organization, and because of that, getting to that position, you suddenly become very famous, and then you are well known and you get the name, fame and adulation also. Elon Musk or a Sundar Pichai or maybe a Satya Nadella or even a Richard Branson. So yeah, you may or may not be heading a very large organization. There is no comparison between, for example, a Facebook or a Virgin Atlantic. However, Richard Branson, you can say, is almost as famous, if not more, than a Mark Zuckerberg, for example. So it is not about the money that you make, but sometimes the flamboyance that comes to you may also be an added thing. The fourth aspect, and a small aspect in your horoscope, is the 7th house. The unique thing about the 7th house is the opposite house to the Lagna, which means anybody and everybody who you come in touch with, or you meet, or you interact, if the 7th house is very strong, then those people may think of you as a good person and they may like you. So the social likeness may come with people who you interact or you meet, which the 7th house gives. But those who you don't meet, who you have not interacted, the 7th house may not give you the strong name and fame because of that, which the 11th house may give you or even the 10th house may give you, because you're famous that you are heading a certain organization, and because of your fame you get famous in the world, and you get the stature, and so there is a limited success which the 7th house gives you, where people may like you only when you interact with them or you deal with them. So in effect, the Lagna, the 10th house and the 11th house are the most strong houses for name, fame, status and stature. However, remember one thing: if the Lagna is very, very afflicted, there are bad yogas placed or connected to the Lagna or to the Lagna Lord, or there are malefic aspects on the Lagna, then there could be a challenge to how much prestige, name, fame, status or stature you can get in society, how much you are respected. So if you have 2 or 3 malefics which are aspecting the Lagna, but strong yoga is also there, then the downfall of such a person can be very, very strong as well. And the other house which can bring a strong downfall is the 11th house. So if anyway the Lagna or the 11th house get connected with malefics, or even with the 8th house by virtue of aspect or placement or sharing of energies, then too a sudden downfall can also come in. So if you have such placements where you have a very strong Lagna, you have a very strong 11th house or a very strong 10th house, use these energies to your advantage, but also be wary of any negatives getting involved, because during the phase of Dasha, Antardasha or transits of those planets over either the 11th house and the Lagna, there may be a challenge, there may be issue, there may also be a situation where you may the name and fame and the status and the respect in society may be eroded. So as long as you take care of them, you can be rest assured that with the strong Lagna, strong 11th house especially, you can have a very long lasting name, fame, status and adulation and prestige and respect in society. So friends, like this video, share this video, and if you're looking for a personal consultation from me, please reach out to me at the links given below. Until some other time with some other video, this is your friend astrologer and guide Irfan signing off. Ciao.